Alright, what's up, everyone? What is up? Alright,
Welcome.
welcome. First stream in like ages, actually.
It's been a bit.
So, in this stream, we are about to be doing final model checks and we are going to be doing predictions. Ooh, don't mind Justin's voice flipping out. He's got something close to the mic.
Okay. So, wait, we're checking the models, I assume, for like.
Yes, we will be doing that. But first,
Yeah, the awesome.
First, 18 hours. We've got 18 hours left till FP1. If you don't know what that is free practice 1. And then next race, which will be the sprint, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not the sprint. The sprint is, around that time. So, yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to be doing the models first. And then we'll be doing the predictions. Okay, let's.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the models right now, so give me a second. We'll be doing short-term models. Those are the ones that'll have a better, sense of what's going to happen more in the short range. So like HRRR and NAM models. And last time I checked, GFS was forecasting rain. So let's see really quickly if it's still got rain in the forecast for our race here. So we're going to roll back to 18Z. And our race area, again, is right around this area. Or circuit is right around this area. You can see that GFS does have some sort of showery activity there just for the coast. I don't think it's going to really push up into our circuit area, but anything really could happen. We'll definitely watch that if we push it to 18Z. I think that is a front right there for race day. That would occur early in the morning. I think it would stay mainly north of this. I think it would
a severe weather threat for the Arctic region.
Yeah, I think it would stay mainly north of this circuit though. Obviously we'll have to check the short-term models for that. And we'll do that here in a minute, but according to the GFS, some sort of system going to be coming around early in the morning, it looks like, on race day, before it kind of all pushes out by the afternoon hours, and we may have clearing. Obviously, I do want to check out that cloud cover we've got. Oh, not simulated IR. Yeah, okay, not simulated IR. Let me just go total cloud fraction. All right. So we're taking a look at the basically just cloudiness of the race time. You can see there is going to be probably around a little bit of scattered clouds according to the GFS. I don't believe it's going to be anything major. Yeah, as you can see, probably just a couple of passing clouds in that area according to the GFS, but I don't really know if that's going to come to fruition. All part of that fading frontal system there. Let's go ahead and push it back to when this. Let's go ahead and push it back to Saturday at around 18Z. You can see there is going to be a little bit of cloudiness, so this definitely could affect temperature, especially near like the more dense cloudiness over there to the east. But this definitely could lower the temperature a little, or at least keep the temperature more milder than originally forecast. Of course, GFS was forecasting like around mid 90s for one of these days. I forget what it was. It might have been Saturday. So if it does still get up to 90s, it's going to be humid as heck. So that's another thing we'll be having to watch there for that. Now, I do want to move on. Let's take a look at the euro really quickly to see what it says. because why not here? Yeah, okay, so this is Saturday. This is sprint day. And Euro is going a little bit more bully here on that rain chance here for most of the area. And keep in mind the circuit is going to be like right around this area. So Euro is definitely going with that scattered shower chance. For most of the area. Again, splash and dash shower, maybe even some thunder could be in there. So definitely we'll have to watch this to see if that comes to fruition. Of course, I do want to see what the short-term models say for this. Let's go to HRRR. Okay, we're going to the last run since this is still trying to process. Can we get, does this thing go? It goes out of Friday. So Friday, tomorrow's FP1. And obviously
go to the 18Z run.
Oh,
go to
18Z.
18Z.
Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Perfect.
We'll go out to Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. So this is basically your entire race weekend, summarized for you. Okay. So let's back it up here. You can see the HRRR. HRRR, according to the HRRR again. So tomorrow, we go into tomorrow, you can see definitely some coastal showers. Again, I don't believe any of these are going to really affect anything. And we push it into Sprint Saturday. HRRR is definitely going clearing. We've got those thunderstorms up north. I don't believe that's going to have major effects. Again, if we do see this front like continue to push down like that, we may see a couple storms pop up, but I think it's going to mainly stay north. Like the more like messy stuff is going to stay north into like Oklahoma and Arkansas and stuff like that. So, according to the HRRR, again, probably going to remain clear for Sprint Saturday. I don't know about what it's going to show for Sunday, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably be clear. Let's take a look at the NAM 3K model run here and see what it has to say for all of this. This model is known to be quite,
foolish,
quite bullish, yeah, on everything. So let's go ahead and see here for this is for FP1 tomorrow, according to the NAM. You can see it's going to be mainly clear, and then we're pushing it our way into Sprint Saturday. Now, yeah, NAM likes the chance of thunderstorms early in the morning, in the evening to morning hours. That is a big squall line actually pushing its way through the area, and that would definitely affect the circuit. But I don't know if it's going to affect race day itself. This is NAM. I don't know if this is all going to come to fruition, but it's definitely hinting at something around this area. So, so is the Euro model and GFS. So there actually could be something there that does end up forming. And again, we've been talking about this possible splash and dash shower chance for a little bit now. I'm gonna put my phone on mute. Sorry about that. But again, yeah, maybe a splash and dash shower and thunderstorm is possible for race day. We don't know if that'll come to fruition. It just depends on all of the ingredients combined. If there is, enough storm juice, as you would say, in the air, could we get some possible storms here throughout, race day? Of course, this is early morning. I don't know if that is really going to come to fruition or anything like that. But that is just kind of what we're looking at here. Let's take a look at the FV3 high res. So we're just kind of going out throughout the short-term models. This is for a race Saturday. this short-term model is also pointing at the front, reaching a little bit more down into the Texas area. Again, if this scenario does play out like the NAM Euro and this model showing, maybe again some sort of rain could pop in from early morning. Of course, we've been seeing that a lot. Like, just I think the main bullseye for like precipitation moving through the area would likely be around early morning hours. So, will that affect the race? Marginally, yes, but I don't think that's only if it accumulates onto the track. So if we see accumulation onto the track, then that could be that could obviously disrupt some strategies that have been already planned by the teams and stuff like that. Yeah, let's speaking of short-term models, let us go back to the HRRR. I do want to check out the temperature forecasts. See how warm it will be here with this front moving through. So let's go temperature shaded here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to, this is Friday. So you can see throughout FP1 tomorrow, you can see that it will be quite warm according to the HRRR. It's going to be quite warm around the circuit. Is going to be upper 80s to low 90s. Again, if this does play out tomorrow, then we definitely will see warmer track temperature that is going to wear off a lot of that's going to wear off the tires pretty quickly here. It's going to melt rubber a lot quicker, especially when, like I said in the video, if it's going to get even warmer than it already will be when they start racing. So, that is something. Let's take a look at humidity, because that is also something I do want to take a look at if they have it. I don't know if they have it. Yeah, they don't have a humidity. All right. Yeah, but again, so that is for Friday. Let's go check out Saturday. You can really just see everything kind of cools off as this, front right around here, starts to come in. You can see everything kind of cooling off until the afternoon hours on Sprint Saturday. You can see, of course, we're getting back up into the upper 80s. So, if what the GFS is saying plays out, we definitely could see cooler temperatures, but obviously we're definitely going to probably see clearing. I feel like. So, yeah, I feel like that is probably going to be what we do see here. All right. Let us move on to. What should we move on next? Move on to next. Hey Justin, what do you think about all this? Yeah, all right. Okay, that's a good response. Yeah. So that is something there, and of course, let's see what the GFS does say. If it agrees with tomorrow being up into the 90s. Let's go back here to Friday. Tomorrow, it does agree with that. So we got some model agreement there. That does raise confidence a little bit. I don't know why there's two Justins here either. Oh god. All right. Well, okay. So again, yeah, upper 80s, lower 90s possible for race day here, or not race day, free practice 1. And if we go to sprint Saturday, peak heat there, there's a little kink there. I don't know what that is, but again, you can see obviously low 90s and upper 80s could be possible. And let's push it back to race day Sunday. Yes. And you can see a little bit cooler according to the GFS as that front does push its way through. You can see there it's a little bit cooler overall on race Sunday. The question is again, will we see rain for this year's Grand Prix? It has been dry for the past several years. Just completely on that streak. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Justin. But yeah, again, that is something to watch out for if we do see rain for the first time in a couple of years. For the track, I do want to take a look at the past temperature here because we can pull that up. We can pull up data for the at least for Austin. I don't think we can pull it up for the direct track area. So let's go and see what we can't get for. Let's just go to the airport. I feel like that's going to be the closest place here. Let's try and find that airport. Okay. Austin, Lakewood. Where's it at? All right, give me a second.
All right, you're good.
All right, let me just.
That was horrible. Like I could not understand a word you were saying for 2 minutes straight. So I just reloaded.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, found it. All right, got the airport. So let's go. All right, let's see what the past temperature has been for this exact date. How did they do this? Okay, here we go. Let's go 2024 from 2024. For the exact date around the 20th. Let's go average temperature. Okay, and we'll just open this into a new tab. USPNG. And we can just open this into a new tab and see it a little bit more clearly here. All right. So this has been the average temperature. The airport is the closest place we can really get to the track. Connection. All right, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. StreamYard's being done then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I was just checking. All right. Cool. Okay. So this is average. Oh, okay. Page markers not allowed on this. All right. Cool. So this is the average temperature for the closest location to the track throughout the past several years. And you can really see that it has been in and near the 80s most of these days. We did have a dip down here in 2018, down into the mid 60s, and then also another one down in 2022, down in the 50s. So it has been again. The trends here have around the date of the race have been warm. That's basically what y'all need to know. Is it has been extremely, on average, it's most times is warm more than these lows. There's only been about 1, 2, 3, 4, six low temperatures and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's been all in all equal averages here, average highs and lows. So if we see another one, that will be the 7th time in a couple years that we have seen, warm temperatures for the Grand Prix. And we can go back to that website again and actually check precipitation, because it's actually actually, you know what? No, I don't want to go through all that again. So, Justin, what do you think about all this? No, okay. We've got. All right. Okay. Let's move on to predictions, I guess. Here. This might be a little messy since I don't really have a good setup. So we are going to be doing we are going to be doing the quality predictions, and we're going to be attempting to predict what we will see for this year, for this for the qualifying. So as you can see, we've got all of the drivers here. I've kind of set this up already. We got pole position, who I think is going to make it into the pole position, who's just going to be in, and who is going to be out of quali. So let us start off. Lance Stroll, I'm pretty sure. Well, he might make it. Let me take a look at some data here. Let's see. Yeah, so Lance Stroll has been out. Alonso did get in though last year. Alonso was in. Yeah, so let's go 2023 qualifying. Let's see here and see what Lance Stroll got. Okay, so not many drivers made it that time. Yeah, so okay, all of the normal drivers are obviously going to be in. I think. Let's see, George Russell obviously going to be in. I do think, Hamilton might also make it in. Charles might make it in. Charles Leclerc actually had a good run last year, I believe it was, and got pole position. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Am I sharing my screen? Okay, here. I'm sharing my screen now. Okay. So Charles actually got a good pole position in or not pole position, good run last year, and ended up getting onto the podium and winning the race. So I do think Charles could definitely make it in this year. Of course, we're gonna have all the good people. Max is definitely gonna make it in. I don't believe he's gonna get pole though. He might, but I don't believe he's gonna get pole. He has not had he has had a good history with this track, but I don't believe. Let me see. Okay.
So what do we got there?
Hold on.
Lewis Hamilton, Verstappen there.
Yeah, so I believe all
George
of these
Russell?
drivers are probably going to be making it in. At least they're going to stay in. They're probably not going to get out. Obviously, you can't really predict that that far, but this is just kind of fantasy. We'll see if we actually get some of these right or something like that. I do believe we're probably going to have a McLaren pole position there. I think Oscar got kind of betrayed by his team in Singapore. He's going to be pissed at this Grand Prix. I believe that he's definitely going to have he's going to go ham. That's what I believe he's going to do. So and obviously everyone's now saying that there's going to be like a McLaren 1-2, or there's going to be some sort of epic track battle between Lando Norris and Oscar. So we'll definitely have to see what happens. I definitely think Oscar, probably will, get pole position. I believe Lando is going to make it in. I don't know if he's going to make it directly into pole position. He's definitely going to be in the top 5 though. So, and now for all the outs, obviously Lance Stroll hasn't had a good history with this track. Fernando probably going to be in. Let's see here. I don't know why there's 3 Alpine drivers here. I don't know why there's 3 Alpine drivers there. Okay. Okay. Oh, there is 3. What the heck? Oh, maybe that's a backup driver. I don't know. Okay. So, Algon, do I believe he's going to make it in? That's questionable. Probably not, though. This is their home race, though. Do I believe they will make it in? And you know what? Maybe he may. I'm gonna say he's gonna probably get out. In one of the qualifying rounds here, if that, I believe, yeah. Calapinto, no. I believe Alpine might do well, maybe. Although you really never know that much. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna make it in. Hulkenberg. Let's see the past for Hulkenberg. So hang on here. Let me get this. Let me see what the past has been for Hulkenberg for this. All right, we'll go for the past 2 years here. Has Hulkenberg done well? Yeah, he was eliminated. It looks like both 2023 and 2024 didn't do so well. So based off that data, he's probably not a good. He's probably not going to do well here. Obviously, we don't know that, but we will definitely see. Oh, okay. So he's a new driver. Bortoletto is new here, so he's probably going to make it out at best. This is his first year in Formula, so I'm going to probably say he's going to make it out here. Yuki probably going to make it in. He's been doing pretty well, honestly, this year. So I definitely believe both Red Bull drivers are going to be in here. And by the way, this is just for like the last round of quali. I don't believe, or I'm trying to, yes, last round of quali. He's going to make it in just for like the race here. This is like the end. We're not going to do Q1 and Q2. This is just like yeah, you get it. Okay. So Antonelli also has been doing, pretty well. I'm gonna say he does make it in. Now for the smooth operator, definitely, he might have a chance. Let me see. Let me see. So here, Sainz. Does Sainz make it in? So he did make it in 2023. Let's see 2024. So, Justin's back. All right.
Sorry. Came downstairs briefly.
You're good. Third place. So yeah, Sainz has also had a good history with this track. I'm definitely going to say he will make it in here for Alpine. We'll definitely say he's going to make it in quali. What about Albon? All right, so he didn't do well in 2024. Let's see about 2023. He did do well in 2023, it looks like. Just because he did well in 2023, I'm going to say he probably does make it in here. Right after his teammate. Let's see here. I don't know if Dohan is racing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Bearman. Let's check Bearman. Okay, so he's also new here so Bearman probably gonna. I think he's been doing well this year. Yeah, so he has been doing well. I'm probably gonna say he does make it in. Once again, this is just basically fantasy. This isn't real predictions. I do want to see though if we can get a couple of these correct and see who does make it in for the final qualifying round here. And then yeah, so oh, that's not Bearman. Ooh, my fault. Okay, there we go. That's Bearman. So Calipinto, probably gonna make it in. I'd say for Alpine. Lawson. So he has been doing. He has done pretty well. So I'm definitely gonna say I'm gonna say he does make it in here. Yeah, and then for Hajar, probably also gonna say he's gonna make it in here. And then this, I don't know if he's racing. He might just be a rookie. So, that is our full qualifying predictions here. We are predicting a Oscar pole position and a lot of people making it in for the final round of quali, and that will be our predictions. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else to show you all in this stream. We will be, I am still thinking about streaming the sprints tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I definitely want to stream the practice, but I don't know. I mean, let me see. Let me check the time of when the practice session will be happening. I'm pretty sure it is in the morning. So, thing about that is, everyone's gonna have school. Practices at 10 a.m. So I don't know if I'm gonna be awake for that. Obviously, yeah. QST says Lando Norris is gonna be W Trust. Maybe, bro. Maybe he might make it. Unless Papaya pulls off the Papaya rules again and switches, and ends up switching Oscar out with Lando, but we don't talk about that. Anyway, that'll probably be it for this stream. Again, maybe possibly going to go live tomorrow if I do wake up at a decent time before the practice begins. But again, that'll be about it from me for this stream. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe, and there will be more streams exactly like this in the future. Thanks for watching. See ya.